Hello everyone. Today I will be teaching you all about trees. So what is tree? A tree is a collection of nodes and is distinguished by a root. What is this root? A root is a special node in the tree structure and the entire tree is referenced through it. You will be coming to know about that exactly in the figure which I will be showing on the next slide. What is parent? Parent is the immediate predecessor of a node. Siblings are the nodes with the same parent. Degree of a node, it is the number of children of a node. Leaf node, it is the terminal node and has no children. Level, it is defined as the root of the tree, has level 0, and the level of any other node in the tree is one more than the level of its father. And the depth is the maximum level of any node in the tree. So now I have given you the brief idea of the concepts which we will be using in the tree. So how exactly the tree looks is in this way. The tree looks in this way. So here, what the root node, what is the level, what is the parent, what is the sibling, I'll be showing it in the next image. So here, A is the root node over here. What is that I used in the root definition was, it is a special node in the tree structure and the entire tree is referred through it. So in this diagram, this A is the one main important node where the rest all the nodes are attached to A. So this is the root node, that is the topmost node is nothing but the root node. Then what are these children? Children are B, C, D. Here, A is the parent of B, C, D. Hence, B, C, D are the children nodes of root A. What are the siblings? Siblings over here are E, F, G, H, I, J. Siblings of B, C, D nodes. And what are the degree of nodes? Degree of nodes is nothing but the number of nodes coming out of a single node. Here, A and D are two different nodes and they are getting three separate different nodes. Now suppose A is having B, C, D. So its degree of node will be 3 as I have mentioned here. Then I'll go for B, F and M. Here the degree is 2 as because B is having 2 nodes, F is also giving 2 nodes and M is also giving 2 nodes. Now I'll go for C and H. C and H have the degree of nodes as only 1 because they gave only one single node. See here C is giving H and C is giving G over here and H is giving M over here. That is, they are having a degree of nodes as only 1. What is this leaf node now? Leaf node is the node which has no further nodes. So here the leaf nodes will be E, K, L, N, O, I and J as because they are not giving any sub nodes because they don't give any subnodes further. So they come into the leaf nodes. Now, what is this level of the tree? The level of the tree is to be counted from top to bottom. They come like this. So here the level of node A is 0. Then for B, C and D it's 1. Then for E, F, G, H, I, J the level is 2. And for K, L, M, the level is 3. And for the N and O, it is 4. Because the level definition is the root node has level 0 and the level of any other node in the tree is more than the level of its father. Because see, this is the main father node, it is 0. Then the next node will be having plus 1. So that is, it is having level as 1. So now what is this path? Now suppose I have to come from D to N. Then first I will have to go to D to H. Then I have to come from H to M. Then I have to go to M to N. So for coming from D to N, I'll have to cross DH, then HM and then MN. So this is nothing but the path of D to N. So now, next I will be going for the binary tree. What is this binary tree? In this binary tree, we are having one single node and the elements greater than the root node will be placed on the right hand side and the elements smaller to the root node will be placed onto the left hand side. And this is nothing but the binary tree. For the better understanding, I'll explain you with an example. Now suppose I have to represent 45, 22, 17, 11, 30, 90, 15, 88 and 25 in a binary form. Then first element I'll take 45 as the root node. So 45 here I have taken it as a root node. Then next element I'll go for 22. 22 is smaller or greater than 45? It's smaller than 45. So it will be placed on the left hand side of the root node. Then next I'll go for the 77, the next node. 77 is greater than 45. So it has to be placed on the right hand side according to the binary tree. So it will be placed on the right hand side. Then next we have to go for 11. 11 is smaller than 22. So it has to be placed below 22 over here. That is on the left hand side. Then I'll go for 30. 30 is greater than 22 and smaller than 45. Now here the case is after 45 we'll consider this as the root node now for the 11. So as 30 is greater than 22, it has to be placed on the right hand side, and as it is smaller than 45 we'll go for the left hand side and then we'll check with this node and then we have replaced, that is placed it over here in the right hand side of 22. Now we'll go for next element, that is 90. 90 is greater than 45. So after 45 what element is placed? 77. So now we'll consider this as the node. Then after this 77 is smaller than 90 and 90 is actually greater than 45 and 70. So it has to be placed in the right hand side and again right hand side to the 77 node. Now after 90 we'll move for 15th element. 15 is smaller than 45, so it has to be placed in the left hand side. Then we'll check for 22. It is 15 is smaller than 22, so it has to be placed in the left hand side of this. Then here 11 will be the root node. Then 15 is greater than 11, so it has to be placed in the right hand side of the 11. So it has been placed over here. Now we'll move for the next element, that is 88. 88 is larger than 45, so it has to be placed in the right hand side. Now here 77 is the root node, it is greater than 77, so it has to be again placed in the right hand side. Now here 90 is the root node. So as we know 88 is smaller than 90, it has to be placed on the left hand side of 90. So we have placed 80 over here. Now the last element is 25. 25 has to be placed on the left hand side of 45, as because 25 is smaller than 45. We'll check with 22. 25 is greater than 22, so we'll go for the 30. Now we'll consider 30 as the root node, and then 25 is smaller than 30, hence it has to be placed on the left hand side of 30, and we have placed 25 on the left hand side of 30. So this is nothing but the binary tree, and here only one root node will be there, and then next to the root node only two elements can be placed, that is one on the left hand side and one on the right hand side. So this is nothing but the binary tree. So now let me give you a brief short recap of tree. Tree consists of some basic types like root node, parent, siblings, degree of a node, leaf node, level, and then the depth. Then we saw the representation of the tree. Then we came to the representation of the tree with the help of all the aspects like root, child, parent, nodes, degree node, leaf node, siblings, etc., 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 everything. And then we came for the binary tree. Then we saw that the binary tree consists of the smaller element on the left hand side of the root node and the larger element on the right hand side of the root node, and then it consists only a single root node and then one element on the left hand side and the other on the right hand side. And then we saw one good example, and we are concluded with the basic terms of tree. And further, there are many types of tree like B tree, B plus tree, AVL tree, red black tree, binary search tree, everything like that I'll be teaching you all in the upcoming videos. For now, I will be signing off from my video. Thank you for watching my video.